and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing a bit of a different video. I'm doing a sit down chat with you guys for the first time, just to basically share with you my health and beauty hacks, tips, tricks, whatever you want to call them. Because if you've already seen my last video, basically the last 2 weeks I've been pretty overwhelmed and tired and burnt out, which I feel like we can all relate to right now. So I wanted to sit down and bring to you guys my health and beauty tips and tricks to implement all the time. Obviously, the more consistent and frequent you are with the use of products like this and routines like this, the better result you're going to get and long-term success. But also, when you just need one of those self-care nights and you just really want to pamper yourself and recharge your batteries. That's enough of an intro because we have a lot to cover today. So let's get straight into it with tip number 1. So, I'm sorry guys, a little bit of an anticlimactic first tip, but it's honestly my biggest tip when it comes to overall health and beauty, and that is to be drinking more water. Water is so amazing for you, and I don't think people realize how much health benefits drinking more water has on you. So starting off with your skin, it's going to make your skin more elastic. It's going to detoxify your whole body. Water is a huge component in giving your body the ability to level out its own oil and water supply on the face. It's going to help with anti-aging. You can't really recognize the difference when your body's giving you the signal that it needs a glass of water or it needs a snack. They're normally the same signal, like your brain processes it the same. So a lot of the time, if you're dehydrated, or even if your body just needs more water than it's having, you will need, like your body will be like, okay, I need a glass of water, and you'll be like, I'm hungry, I'm gonna go get a snack. So that's why a huge fitness tip that you'll hear all the time is if you're trying to lose weight or on any fitness journey, you should be drinking more water. And that's because basically, if you're having enough water every time that your body goes, I need this, it's going to be food. It's never going to be one or the other. So because that, you're gonna be snacking less and only eating when you're hungry. Anyway, like I said, could talk about that tip all day. Let's move on to tip number 2, which is focused on the hair. My big star in the show for hair is a hair oil. So this one, you probably wouldn't recognize it. It's actually a home brand product from Aldi. And basically they come out with this probably every 6 months. And they've been doing it for like the last couple of years. I've been on this since around year 8 and I graduated in 2014. So I've been using it a long time. But the reason I love this one so much is because I find it absorbs really easily into my hair. So whenever you're using a good quality hair treatment, you want to put it on particularly straight after you've washed your hair, because when your hair's wet is when it's the most susceptible to things. So that's why you shouldn't be yanking on your hair when it's wet, because it's more likely to break, but it's also more likely to be absorbing in what you're putting on it when it's wet. So after I've washed my hair, I always chuck this in on top, massage it in. I avoid the front area where you're likely to get oil, and you want to focus it on the crown and down through your hair, particularly on the ends. Finding a good quality hair oil that you can use every day, yeah, game changer. Tip number 3 is using a good face scrub / exfoliant. So using exfoliant on your skin is super important, because basically what it's going to do is it's going to take off the dead layer of skin that's on your face, which means the new fresh skin that wants to come through can come through easily because you're taking it off, and it's not going to get congested when it's trying to break through the dead skin, and because of that you're less likely to break out and get blackheads. So I thought I'd do a little quick DIY, easy, affordable face scrub for you guys. So the first product is grounded up coffee. With this one, you want to be making sure you're using a very good quality coffee, organic if you can, just because when you're exfoliating the skin, whatever you're exfoliating the skin with is also going to be the product that your new skin first absorbs. So it's going to be the first thing that touches it. So you want to be making sure that yes, it's a good exfoliant, but also it's going to nourish that new skin. The second product is going to be coconut oil. It actually goes hard when it goes cold. So because of that, it's not this liquidy mess, it's hard, and then you put on your skin and it's going to melt from the warmth on your skin. You can use brown or raw sugar. Basically, you just want to make sure it's a gritty sugar and it's not going to dissolve in the coconut oil. Tip number 4 is using a good quality face mask. So this one's going to be another DIY for you guys. It's going to have 3 ingredients in it. The first ingredient is chamomile. So chamomile is amazing when it comes to calming, whether that be you're digesting because you're drinking it or putting it on your skin. It's going to help if you have very sensitive skin that is prone to getting red. Like if you get red very easily, chamomile is going to help fight that off a lot. The second product in that little mix is going to be honey, which is a super strong natural antibacterial. So it's going to fight off the bacteria that's going on your face throughout the day, whether that be makeup that you're putting on, whether that be just going in and out of different environments, putting your phone to your face, all that kind of stuff. So that's going to help with that. And then the third ingredient is nutritional yeast. So nutritional yeast is so high in vitamin B, and because of that, it's also going to be calming and creating another barrier for that bacteria to come through. Tip number 5 is all about your dental and teeth care. So with your mouth, you want to be very, very careful with what you're putting into it, whether that be to whiten your teeth, to brush your teeth, anything like that, because no matter if you spit it out and you're not swallowing it, it's still going to be inside your mouth and travel through into your body. So my first dental tip is coconut oil pulling. So basically what you want to do with this is you want to get a tablespoon of coconut oil, and trust me, melt it. Don't put it in if it's solid. Like at the moment it's a bit cold in Australia. If you put it in solid and let it like go soft in your mouth, you're gonna gag, trust me. Just microwave it. So you want to put that in, swish it around, minimum 15 minutes. It's not the most fun experience you'll ever have. It's not that enjoyable, but the benefits are huge. So starting off, it's a natural way to brighten your teeth and whiten them. It also helps with any bad breath. It helps kill any bad bacteria in your mouth. It also helps with any like inflamedness in the mouth, and it also helps the overall health in your actual gums. So yeah, it's huge. I definitely recommend trying it, but like I said, microwave it or you're never gonna do it again. And the second tip is getting a good quality natural toothpaste. I personally love this brand. You know how natural toothpastes sometimes taste really, yeah, you can taste that it's natural. This one tastes very similar to actual toothpaste because the mint in it is insanely strong. Tip number 6 is having regular baths. Every time I have a bath, when I'm sitting in there and when I get out, I'm like, why don't I do this more often? Like, it's just so good. They're so relaxing, and it can bring a lot of benefits with what you're putting into the actual bath as well. So when I have a bath, I put in a good quality salt, like a really thick salt that's going in there. I also put in lavender, and the two of those are just going to really calm down your nervous system. They're going to relax your muscles, and it's going to be ideal if you're having something like that before you're going to sleep, especially if you've just had a stressful day. What I'd also recommend adding into that bath is if you've bought a really good body oil, I always find that they don't last long because you have to use so much. So what I recommend doing is I actually pour my body oil into my bath. It sinks into your pores, and you've used like a tablespoon, and it's done your whole body, and your whole body is moisturized, and your body oil will last way longer. So then you don't feel bad for buying an expensive one next time. Tip number 7 is using really good quality products when it comes to your skin. So the most natural, simplified, personalized process that you can do, that's the one that's going to get you the results. So I think it's really easy to fall into the trap of the more products that you have and the longer that your morning and night skincare routine goes for, the better your skin's going to be, because it's not the case. I've had times in my life where I have used 10 different products and my routine goes for so long, morning and night. And now I use 2 products when I get out of the shower in the morning, end of night, and my skin's better now than it was back then. So I think it's not about using a million different products. It's about finding the products that are going to work best for you and just simplifying it to those products and staying in your own lane. Moving on to step 8, which we kind of already touched on, is to find a really good quality face oil. A face oil has changed my life. And look, there's one product that I'm just going to absolutely recommend here. This video is not sponsored at all, but this product has helped me so much. And it's the Glory Oil by Eco and Sonia. This product, like, has just blown me away with its ability to take out my scarring. You basically can't even tell on my chin anymore, which is where it was the worst. And the only reason it hasn't completely got rid of the one on my cheekbone is because I have actually had a breakout there a couple of times, like while using it, which was nothing to do with it. It's because I ate chocolate and I can't eat chocolate. Tip number 9 is finding a natural deodorant that works for you. Normal deodorants have been linked to different diseases. They completely block your pores because basically they're trying to completely cut out all the sweating. So because of that, it's more chemicals, more intense chemicals going into your body, because whatever you put under your arms gets absorbed straight into your bloodstream. And also because of that, it's not letting your body breathe, which is also going to be connected to a lot of other health issues. But yeah, do your own research on this one, have a look into it, but I definitely recommend swapping to a natural deodorant. One that I totally recommend is the Sarah's Day one that she's just released. This one is probably the strongest natural deodorant I've found so far. It's pretty good. I don't have to reapply this one unless I obviously work out and then shower, or if it's like a super, super hot Australian summer day, then sometimes I'll have to reapply twice. But mostly you just put it on, happy days, no chemicals in your body, you smell great. Tip number 10 is dry brushing. And look, dry brushing and I have a very love-hate relationship. It's not the best time, it's not the most enjoyable experience, but the benefits are so worth it. So basically, you can get one of these bad boys just down from Woolworths. They're really good at promoting blood circulation throughout your whole body. If you struggle with cellulite, they are so good for that. And they're also really, really good if you're like me and you're prone to spider veins. So I find dry brushing is the best preventative and also maintainable thing that you can be doing if you're like me and have spider veins. I find it helps a lot with the overall appearance because you are circulating the blood. If you have uneven skin, ingrown hairs, your skin is going to be so soft afterwards as well. So I definitely recommend looking into this if you haven't already. And that is going to wrap up this video for you guys. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see more videos like this, and if you got some value out, what you want to see more of, you know, give it a like while you're at it, because it'll support your girl. Anyway, I hope you're having a beautiful morning or night whenever you're watching this, and I look forward to bringing you my next video really soon. Bye guys.